Welcome, Peoria Notre Dame TV fans here. I'm Rob Kenny, happy to be bringing you our first broadcast of the basketball season. It happens to be on the distaff side, the women's side tonight. We got games at 5 here at the JV, and at 6:30 following, or immediately following the JV game, hopefully around 6:30. Welcoming our friends from up in the Quad City area, United Township Panthers from East Moline. They're here for the JV and the varsity games here. We'd like to welcome everybody. Happy you had a good fall season. Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving between the end of our fall sports seasons and the beginning here of our winter sports season. I'll be working solo here for the first, at least first half of this JV game. My partner, Mike Plunkett, is working on a Bradley basketball women's game downtown, or over on the West Bluff. So you get a double dose of me today. Sorry about that, but we'll make it up for you by giving you a double dose of Mike Plunkett. Introducing the starters here from United Township right now. That would be number 13, Antonasia Spraggins. Number 15, Nande Elahammer. Number 23, Addison Schodeman. Number 33, Linnell Ewu. And number 52, Maya Trueblood. For your Irish here, we'll be rolling out number 2, Avery Jinglin. Number 3, Riley Bear. Number 10, Haley Beck. Number 14, Aiden Maloney, and number 32, Allie Stickelmeyer. And if you haven't been paying attention, the Lady Irish are off to a great start this year. Won the tournament, season opening tournament. It was played about 10 days ago or so over various parts of the middle part of the state, and just had a big victory over Richwoods, at Richwoods, the non-conference Richwoods part of our schedule. We'll see them again later down the line as part of the Big 12 conference, but big win there for the Irish, come on strong in the fourth. And so you're looking at an undefeated Lady Irish here playing their first real home game of the season on our newly renovated gym floor. First time basketball's been played on it. Broken in quite nicely by the Irish volleyball team this fall. Good time, everything looks great. Nice and shiny, new logos, new pads, and a new season. We look forward to all this. And an old problem here as one of the scoreboards blinks out. It's nothing but jiggled wire. Nothing to worry about. It's not going to delay us too bad here. We have nothing but loose connections around here. Number 32, Allie Stickelmeyer. Listed as guard, but she will be jumping center because she's tall, and that's what you like your people who jumping center to be. I always like it when the season starts off with a malfunction. We're running a little short staff here today, folks. Here we have several people that would normally be here or not here due to family situations. And, of course, it being Thanksgiving weekend still. My family was very happy to get me out of the house. And so, yeah, John Cummings says there. John's been here since noon, actually. That's how long Mrs. Cummings wanted him out of the house. I was dropped off at 12:30, so my wife loves me a half hour more than John's loves him. And now we're back. We got 8 on the time. Period 1, 0-0 on both scores. That looks like about as accurate as you can get. And now it's gone again. There's a chance that the powers that be, Dave Rudolph is also the powers that be breaking things. Our athletic director, the great Wizard of Oz, Dave Rudolph, is adding scoreboard operator to his list of duties. We have Mike Bear running things in the background for us. That is state title winning coach Mike Bear. Congratulations to Coach Bear, the coaching staff, and all the players there. I haven't got a chance to see any of those kids or players until today. It's been wonderful. All right, United wins the tip. Can't make anything of it right away, so we're going to try to set up their half-court offense here. Number 13, Spraggins, got the ball, got herself trapped out top. Irish with good swarming defense there. Going to look for a 5 call, don't get it. Aiden Maloney at the top of the Irish defense out here, top of the key. He's got those long legs and long arms. And the first foul this season here is going to be on the floor on the drive.
Can't just stand there, right? Gotta get open.
Foul's going to be on number 2, Avery Jingling. Non-shooting foul. Team's first, her first. First of the game. There's Allie Stuckemeyer causing a turnover there. Good job by Allie down low. Saw a little bit of a bobble there, got her hand in it, and then the ball ended up going off the East Moline player out of bounds, giving the Irish their first offensive possession of the game. Going to lean to a nice shot there by number 10, Haley Beck. Just a little bit strong, a little bit of emotion, a little bit of adrenaline. Got to get that out of your system here. Best way to get that out of your system is play some strong defense. The Irish putting a press on here. Riley Bear, number 3, will be at the point of the spear. A little bit of a full court man-to-man. Now they're going to drop back. Irish extending their pressure out to half court. Number 23, Addison, shot him in there and handled the pressure pretty well. Ball there to number 13. Now we get Allie Stuckemeyer. Looks like Allie might have done the same thing there. She got her hand in there. This time it went off of Allie, though. It was number 13, Antonasia Spraggins. Got the ball in deep, but couldn't make anything out of it. UT Township here is definitely being bothered by the Irish on-the-ball pressure. Just right now only able to dribble around the perimeter. Haven't been able to get an interior pass to go in. There's something opponents are going to learn. You cannot throw the ball, or you cannot show the ball to Allie Stuckemeyer, because Allie will think it's hers. She's done that 3 times now this game, leading to 2 turnovers for the Irish. And still looking for our first points of the game here. Irish managing to work their offense here, get the ball into the paint, but have to kick it back out. Riley Bear back out top to Aiden Maloney. Aiden gonna strong left-handed drive. Ball comes back out to Haley Beck. Haley takes another shot. That's what I like to see. Got to keep shooting. Shooters shoot. Irish get the offensive rebound there by Bear. Beck puts this one up and in, giving the Irish a 2-point lead. And Haley Beck with the first points of the game. United Township trying to run after the made basket. The Irish thwart them, though. All right, the Irish force a backcourt turnover here. It's going to be an over and back. Panthers from United Township throwing on 2 subs here. We got number 5, Ramaz Adam coming in, and number 25, Annika Tristan coming in. I think Coach was looking for a little bit more on their offense there, a little bit more movement from their offense. Stuckemeyer is going to throw up a 3. Had a good look at it, doesn't go in. Good job there by Jingling, keeping the offensive rebound alive. Aiden Maloney comes down with it. Haley Beck throws up air ball from the right side. Stuckemeyer is Allie's got some trouble with the ball handlers. They are showing her far too much of the orange leather today. All right, now Irish up 2-0. Aiden Maloney steals that inbounds pass. Get another shot from the right wing. A 3-pointer by Allie Stuckemeyer. It goes up and it goes in, giving the Irish a 5-0 lead. All right, number 5, the new sub, breaks the Irish pressure immediately after the made basket. That was impressive. Now let's see, it's the half-court offense, though, that's been the trouble right now for United Township. They haven't been able to get anything going. And we get a travel call. That high Irish pressure works again. Irish should force their 4th turnover in the game here. A couple by Stuckemeyer, one by Maiden Maloney, and that one we're going to call a team turnover. The Irish just gave her nowhere to go, and she ended up traveling. Irish looking to extend this 5-0 lead here at the start of this first quarter. Oh, a good up and under move by Addison Jingling, but they're going to call her for a travel. She may have traveled. May have dragged that pivot foot just a little there on the replay, but it's a really good move. And the Irish pressure leads to a foul here, and Aiden Maloney, number 14. It'll be her first foul of the game, the Irish's 2nd overall foul. A little bit of confusion there on the inbound. Everybody on the United Township team was running with the ball handler in the same space as the ball handler. She did a good job there, Spraggins, of sorting it out. But again, East Molene's having a tough time with the Irish half-court defense here. Forced a jump ball there, alternating possession, and will go to UT. The Irish are looking to extend this great defense and throw up 4 minutes here at the start of the game of a shutout. That's something you normally talk about in basketball, but no, very good job there by Haley Beck, forcing a turnover. Just put her hand on the ball, didn't try to grab it. Caused confusion from the UT guard. Irish get there. 6th turnover of the game. On the good side, 6 turnovers forced, not committed. And Maloney gonna use a nice pump fake there, the ball fake there to get into the lane, but can't get the shot to fall. Rebound comes down to UT. Schoenemann bringing the ball up. Gonna get the ball off the Irish there. Thought they might call a foul there on Sticklemeyer, but gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. UT taking the ball out in front of the Irish sideline. Irish get another deflection out of bounds and get the United Township there. The Panthers in the corner. It's not where they're going to want to be. They're kind of bunched up right now. They're giving their inbounder much of a choice. Going to be white ball. The ball then hit the inbounder while she was still out of bounds. All right, 3:45 to go here. The Irish still have not given up a point. They scored 1 2-pointer and a 3-pointer themselves. That accounts for their 5-0 lead. Aiden Maloney, another good shot fake there, leading to a drive, but again, she can't get it to fall. The first real shot off there for UT. Good one there by number 25, Annika Tristan, but it just didn't go in. Leads to an Irish defensive rebound and a fast break by Aiden Maloney. Did a very nice job there, giving the Irish a 7-0 lead and allowing the Irish to put their press on. If I had someone here to ask the question of, I would ask whether we'd rather just fall back into our half-court defense and not run our press, because the half-court defense is doing so well. In fact, it leads to a charge offensive foul call there for a clear out, whether off arm on number 13, Antonasia Spraggins. He's got a little frustrated there, trying to get the Irish defender away from her. Haley Beck throws up another shot here from the left side. This time it's in for a 3 for Haley, giving her 5th point. 5th point of the game. They did a nice job there, UT, of working the ball in to the post. Got 2 point-blank shots, but neither of them go in there. Linnell Awu could not get either to fall. Haley Beck frees herself for another shot there. It rattles in and out. 3-pointer comes down to UT. Approaching the 2-minute mark here, and the Irish still throwing up a shutout. Ball goes poked out of bounds there by Addison by Avery Jingling. I had Addison in class, sorry. I hear the word Jingling, I think of Addison, not Avery. Sorry, Avery. I think the Irish just going to play that tough half-court defense they've been playing all quarter. Oh, Aiden Maloney forces the turnover there. She intercepts the pass, goes up, and turns it into a turnover. Number 14, Aiden Maloney, gets her 2nd point.
52. Get her.
Coach, 52 has to check in. She came to us.
She has to go down there.
It's a full timeout here by the UT Panthers right now. They're looking at the short end of a 12-0 run here to start the first quarter for the Irish. 12-0 start to the home season, the home broadcast. Can't ask for much more than that. We've got Aiden Maloney with 2 baskets off of fast breaks, off of turnovers. We have Allie Sticklemeyer with a nice 3, a 3 from Haley Beck, and the first 2 points of the game from Haley Beck here. So the Irish are spreading the scoring around. The most impressive thing has been their half-court defense. As I said, they are not allowing East Moline to get into any sort of rhythm on the half court. East Moline recognizes that and thrown on some subs, trying to change up the movement, change up the size matchups. So far, nothing's worked. The best bet has been trying to score even off of made baskets and get a little run out, but the Irish are getting back on defense and thwarting them there too, forcing them to get into that half-court offense. And then the Irish are just throttling them. The Irish are stuck with their starting lineup of Stickelmeyer, Bear, Maloney, Jingland, and Beck. Oh, now we got number 24 in. That would be Hannah Daly. He's going to come in and Hannah Daly. I think the Irish turned the ball over there. That's about their first misstep on offense. See if UT can turn that turnover into some points here. They desperately need to see the ball go in the basket, and there number 5 does a good job. Number 33 gets the rebound, but they just can't get it to go. They had 2 point-blank looks at it. A really nice job by number 5, Ramaz Adam, getting to the bucket, but couldn't get it to go through the net. Irish with under 90 seconds to go now here look to capitalize and increase their 12-point lead. Aiden Maloney gets the ball in to Avery Jingland. Jingland did a nice job going over her right shoulder with her right hand. Beautiful touch there, a little 3-footer. Drops softly through the net. Another turnover there caused by the Irish. Just speeding up UT, I say, is what their defense is doing. It's not just causing the turnovers. It's causing them to cause turnovers themselves by speeding them up. Aiden Maloney kind of loses the ball, but finds her mark anyway. Good job of Haley Beck jumping on that loose ball before anyone else. Aiden Maloney gonna get about an 18-footer there. It goes in, number 14, Aiden Maloney. Her 3rd bucket of this first quarter. Getting down to about the 40-second mark. The Irish are out to a dominating 16-0 lead. Number 5 there, Ramaz Adams, has had a few good looks at the basket. She's done a good job of getting to the front of the rim. She just hasn't been able to finish. Trying to get the ball into number 33, their big girl down low, Linnea Wu. Established good position, but the ball just couldn't get there. Hannah Daly comes in and scores with basically her first touch of the game. Puts it in and gets an and one. 2 points plus the promise of a second, or a free throw. 18. Annika Tristan coming back in, replacing Maya Trueblood. And Daly steps up. Back iron on the free throw. Can't complete the and one, but she did the important part. She got it. She earned it. And we got 9 seconds to go here. See if the Irish can pitch this shutout, the rare shutout quarter in basketball. Coaches will be very happy about that. Number 33, Linnea Wu gets up there, throws up and under. Really nice move, can't get it to go in, and that's going to end the quarter here with the Irish up 18-0. We'll be back to start the second quarter after you watch this brief advertisement. Thanks, folks.
I'm Mia Woolsey.
And I'm her husband.
With a questionnaire to help you pick the right Christmas gift.
Question. Are you looking to express how crazy in love you are?
And would you prefer your gift express that forever?
If you answered yes to both,
The Diamond Gift Set.
A pair of lab-grown studs and matching pendant, 1 carat total weight, that'll make them weak in the knees and tingly all over. All for just $9.99.
Only at
Jones Brothers Jewelers.
All right, welcome back, PND Lady Irish basketball fans. If you're watching our first quarter, you saw the Irish with a dominating 18-0 first quarter run. And it ended at the first quarter. The Irish were up 18-0 here in the beginning of the second quarter. The Irish did it with good shooting, but mostly, as you could tell, with no opponent points, with terrific half-court, especially half-court defense. Just not allowing UT to really any air in the half-court. Active hands, active feet. Everybody watching everybody else's back. It's just a dominating defensive quarter for the Irish. The Irish start the second quarter with possession. Everybody that was out there at the end of the first quarter is out there now at the beginning of the second quarter. We got Sticklemeyer, Bear, Jinglin, and Daly. Oh, Haley Beck's out there too. Who are we missing? Okay, Riley Bear is. It's amazing we did not lose any defensive intensity with Riley Bear out. She's normally the harbinger of doom for the other team when it comes to defense. All right. UT's Scraggins there. Had the ball in her hand a lot in that first quarter, as has number 5, Ramez Adams. Adams probably has had their best chances to score, but just hasn't been able to do it. Adams and number 33, Linnell Awu. UT desperately looking to have a ball go into the basket here. We're going to get a travel there. Again, call that a team turnover. The Irish just didn't give her any room to move. She did a good job of getting to within about 10 feet of the basket, but after that, it was just a wall of people. All right, now Sticklemeyer brings the ball up, gets it to Haley Beck. We know Haley can shoot from there and will. Well, do another good dump down in there from Hannah Daly. Beck to Daly, down to Jinglin. Jinglin scores again. It's her second bucket there from that right block, showing an excellent touch. First one straight in, this one off the bank. UT now looking up at a 20-0 deficit. Scraggins throws up a long 3 off the back. The Irish pick it up and are running. Aiden Maloney, who's been on the front of the most of the fast breaks for the Irish, scores her 3rd fast break point there, her 3rd fast break bucket, her 8th point of the game. The leading scorer right now for the Irish. And just as soon as you say lots of nice things about Aiden, she goes and fouls. That'll be Aiden's 2nd. May earn her a little seat on the bench there. Number 30 coming in for the Irish. Adeline Fry coming in. A few subs in here for the UT Panthers. Again, desperately looking. Let's see if they can't see the ball moving up. There's a steal there by number 21, Celeste Coglu, who also came in. Celeste snuck in on me. She's so fast, she got in under my nose. Did a good job there of forcing that steal. It leads to Aiden Maloney's an offensive foul there, saying that she set a moving pick, I believe. So she has to come out, and then Riley Bear. All we had to do was speak her name, and she gets back into the game. Aiden Maloney's going to have to sit out for the rest of this half. Those 3 fouls. The Irish still up 22-0, yet to give up a point. The Irish do a very good job of communicating on defense in this half court, and then calling out the picks or calling out the runners. There haven't been too many runners, not a lot of movement for UT, but they have been picks. The Irish force a jump ball there, and we'll go the other way. The Irish started off this quarter with the ball. Number 33, Linnell Awu coming back into the game. Linnell had a couple good looks at chances for buckets. She just couldn't get into the fall. She will, though. She comes in for number 15, Nande Elahama. All right, there's Adam, number 5. We've seen her get to the bucket more than a few times. She's going to drag her pivot foot there, though. The Irish active hands on defense, active legs on defense there, especially by Riley Bear, caused that turnover. Irish have Sticklemeyer get it into Cogdell. Cogdell back out to Sticklemeyer. Allie will run the point. Irish get a shot up there by number 30, Adeline Fry. Goes eventually off UT. The Irish will retain possession under their own bucket. Riley Bear gets herself a good look at one, just a little bit strong. UT trying desperately to get out in fast break, but the Irish get 4 people behind the ball pretty quickly. Number 25, Annika Tristan squeezed off a good shot. It got off about a 15-footer there from the left, near the left baseline, but didn't go in. The Irish inbounding the ball underneath, or the Panthers inbounding the ball underneath their own basket. The Irish force a turnover there. Allie Stickemeyer gets in the way, but Allie's looking to run a sort of slow secondary break here. The Irish are going to end up pulling it out. Celeste Cogdill gets a 2 off, misses. The Irish get the rebound, going to set it back up. Will lead to a Stickelmeyer 3 from the top of the key, just rims out. Number 23, Addison Schotterman, trying to find a way through this tough Irish defense. We're going to get a blocking foul on Riley Bear. Maybe Riley's first foul of the game. UT inbounding the ball and get it into number 15. She could not get a shot off though, so they take the ball back out top. No, the Irish, you hear Irish feet even when they're not there. Irish got the turnover, but Celeste Cogdill dribbled there, trying to get herself free of the defender. Shuffled her feet a little. All right, the Irish also had number 4 into the game. That's Catherine Dooley. Snuck in for her first appearance. Red hair should have tipped me off that there was a Dooley in the game. Appreciate that as an announcer. Come with a distinctive look. All right, Celeste Cogdill forces her second turnover in about the last 20 seconds of game time. Celeste brings the ball up. Riley Bear over to Dooley. Dooley over to Cogdill. Cogdill has to go through her hands. Bear gets a good look at it, sets herself up nicely, and pounds it through. 2 for Catherine Dooley, her first look at the game. I'm happy to say I'm joined by Mike Plunkett here. He's joining midstream. Mike, welcome to have you here. It is 24-0 Irish. My keen analytic mind tells me the Irish are playing stout defense. I don't know how you would read the scoreboard, but
yeah, I just walked in, Rob, and I coming from a Bradley men's game that had I just been spectating, I would have left at halftime. But since I was working the game, it was a 42-point Bradley win, so it was kind of a, one I just had to kind of sit through and wait for it to end and get over here. And then I walk in here, and it's a little bit of the same. Yeah. I can see where, you're going to get that sometimes when you play some underclass. You just get some kids that.
Yeah, it's been it has not been our press. It's been our half-court defense has been doing it. We're just giving them, allowing them no oxygen in the half-court. And some good shooting, some good movement. We've got 6 girls on the scoreboard so far. I might have even missed one in there. So.
And that's always good to see. And you look around and you see some Notre Dame kids here. I mean, they look pretty physical kids. They're good, strong kids, good athletes, and we recognize some of the faces and names from volleyball.
Yes, we do.
That they're good athletes.
You know they're athletes if they play both.
And then you see them out here playing.
There's Hannah Daly receives him. Oh, the ball does not go in. Did everything but go in. The Irish ran that perfectly. Hannah just couldn't quite see it through. Irish up 24-0 and less than 3.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. We're going to get a jump ball here. I believe the shared possession will go to the Panthers. United Township will get the ball underneath the basket. They've got a few good looks off of underneath the basket plays, but the girls just haven't been able to complete them. In all reality, United Township should have about 6 points, Mike. They missed a couple of
and then it seems like when you get behind and the farther it goes, the harder it is to get one to fall. It seems like.
You know what I mean?
We always refer to, you and I in our broadcast, whatever the sport, we seem to always bring up Robertson Memorial Fieldhouse in our conversation. Yes. I remember a game at Robertson Memorial Fieldhouse when Bradley was playing New Mexico State. And if you've ever been to a Bradley game, the crowd stands until the opponent score. Bradley was up 28-0. in that game.
Yeah.
Lost.
Yeah.
Lost the game.
That, by the way, is a record.
It's got to be a record.
It is a record. It's been to the National Basketball Hall of Fame, and it's Bradley's mentioned for lots of good things, but they're also mentioned for that.
Yeah.
All right, the Irish score there to make it 26.
Coach.
Nothing.
30-second timeout.
With Riley Bear there with a nice left-handed finish at the bucket off a nice feed there. I didn't quite see who gave her the feed, but the Irish are moving really well. And we got a nice mix of inside and outside going on here. That would be Riley's first bucket of the game. She's been doing great work on the defensive end.
And you know, it doesn't really matter who your opponent is. Like 26 points, still a pretty good amount of points to score.
Yeah.
You're doing something right to be able to get the ball in the basket.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
regardless
yeah.
of the struggles of somebody else, it's still an accomplishment.
They've turned over the ball a few times themselves, and they haven't, they haven't run perfect offense by any stretch of the imagination, but it's been an effective offense, as you can see.
Yeah.
And like I said, we have 7 girls on the scoreboard now, with 8 being the highest score. We got a 3, a 2, an 8, a 2, a 4, a 5, a 2. It's nice to see it. And we have number 35 in the game here now, too. That is Gracie Anderson.
That's another thing I need to learn is not being in the building now, just trying to learn who some of these young ladies are, particularly the freshmen.
Put faces to names. And we also have number 22 into the game, Julia Watts. Let's see if they can keep up this Irish shutout going here.
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of your sense of pride now. Let's see if we can keep this thing.
Yep. Good job by Avery Jingland there forcing that turnover, and then it gets to be a shared ball. It was nothing wrong there with what Linnell Awu, number 33, did.
No.
She got the ball intercepted, and she went back and got it.
Yeah.
She just happens to be a little bit bigger than Avery, so Avery ended up on the ground. It's not a foul. Gracie Anderson there had a good look. Her teammates yelling at her to shoot. We're going to get a 3 there from Dooley. Catherine a little bit strong from the right corner. We're going to get another held ball here, and it's going to go to UT.
Yeah, as I first put the headset on and then was listening, that's when Miss Dooley entered the game, and you said there's no question that's a Dooley.
Yeah.
You can certainly tell, and I'll tell you what, from what I've seen of the older two, we'll take every Dooley we can get through here.
Yep, we'll take a 6-pack of Dooleys.
And I remember seeing Avery Jingland playing volleyball and how good she was.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing that she is going to be a pretty good basketball player as well.
She's showing out today. Playing great defense. She's got 4 points. Both of her points has come from getting balls down on the right block and turning it into the lane and putting them in the hoop, showing a really, really feathery touch around the basket. Haley Beck going to run the point here for the Irish. The ball slips out of her hands. Irish, an unforced error there. They have not had many of those this first half. Minute 28 to go. The Irish up 26-0.
Get where you're supposed to be right now.
Number 25, Annika Tristan. It's been about their most effective ball handling against this Irish half-court pressure. And the pressure is just the Irish normal half-court man-to-man defense.
Yeah, I love it. You know my thought on that. I think everybody needs to learn how to play man-to-man defense, learn how to play it the right way, and it looks like our kids are making an effort to do so.
Somebody's been coaching them, and somebody's been listening. Ball's on the ground again, and Jingland is in there again. It's going to be a held ball. It'll be on the Irish advantage this time. All right, we see Cogdell, number 21, coming back in, and number 30, Adeline Fry. They both put in good shifts the first time they were in.
Well, the tough man-to-man defense has kind of become a staple of Notre Dame women's basketball.
Yeah.
And that's...
You know, my theory on man-to-man, play it until they make you pay for playing it.
Yeah.
You know,
and if you want to play a zone, which is I saw a college team today play a zone.
The pros are playing it more and more.
And you play zone, but you have to know how to play man-to-man before you can play a zone.
Yeah,
they
are.
That's good ball movement by
from
the
the
Irish.
same tree. It was. Celeste Cogdell can make that shot. We've seen her make them before. I give UT credit. The coaching staff knows that getting a run out is the best way for them to break this scoreless drought for them like that. And they've been trying their darndest to tell them, even after made baskets, Mike, they've run some fast breaks, which is hard to do at this JV level. It takes a lot of concentration, but they just have not been able to get it done.
And that's a good look. Good luck.
Yeah, Julia
Back
Watt
up.
puts it up there. A little too strong, though. I like the fact she took the shot. She made the pass the first time and took the shot the second time. I like that. Julia looks like a dead ringer. Her sister, Sydney. Good to see.
Not a nicer young lady than
No.
Sydney, and I think Julia follows the same line here.
I would be stunned if Julia wasn't built from that same DNA. All right, the clock ticks down to zeros. Unfortunately, that's what the Panthers have on the scoreboard, too. It is 26-0. Lady Irish up here after first half of this game. It's been a defensive masterclass for the Irish. Obviously, they have an advantage in some athleticism, some experience over UT Panthers here, but Panthers are trying, and like I said, they should have 6 to 8 points here if you would expect some of the point-blank shots they had to fall. But that doesn't take away. Even a 26-8 halftime lead is something that you can hang your hat on as a defense. And we will be back in about 9 minutes or so to bring you the second half of this JV game. Please stay with us after that for the varsity game around 6:30. See you then.
100 years later, since 1921, J.C. Dillon Incorporated is still serving Central Illinois with all your residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing and site utility needs.
Whether it be a random plumbing repair or hookup, new water heater, water softener, sewage pump, sump pump replacement.
For a new underground water service, sanitary sewer, storm sewer, please contact us at J.C. Dillon Plumbing or visit our website at jcdilloninc.com.
J.C. Dillon Incorporated, proud supporter of Notre Dame High School.
All right, welcome back, Peoria Notre Dame Lady Irish basketball fans, to the second half of this contest between your Lady Irish and our visitors, the Panthers from United Township in East Moline, Illinois, up in the Quad Cities. Irish are up 26-0. That's right, they threw a shutout in the first half. It's pretty rare to do that in a quarter, much rarer to do in a half. Don't imagine we're going to do it for the whole game. I'm Rob Kenny here, joined by my partner, Mike Plunkett. Mike, I know you didn't see a whole lot of that first half here. I talked to you a little bit about it there. What do you do here as a longtime coach yourself when your team's up 26-0 and clearly are, you know, a lot? Well,
yeah, you know, I've been on both sides of it, you know, and I know what side's more fun. But I also know what you do, and particularly that's very nice execution by the Irish right there.
Stickemeyer and Beck to hook up there, and Beck draws the shooting foul, going to the line for 2.
But you know, I was just thinking to myself here, you know, Allie Stickelmeyer's in the varsity. You know, our varsity's got, you know, nine players, and she's one of them. And it's just nice for her to be able to get an opportunity here to handle the ball and do some things she won't be able to do at the varsity level yet.
Not yet.
And so I think you know, as a coach with the lead, you're focusing on, let's continue to do the right things. You know, you don't ever want to embarrass anybody. You don't need to, you know, make a point or do anything like that.
Yeah.
But you come out and you compete, and you play hard and you work on some things. And I think that's the number one thing. And maybe you make some goals for yourself, what you want to do each quarter.
All right.
And I don't think it's a whole lot different when you're on the losing side, because
that's a good point. That's a good point. Talk about how
I
East Moline goes about this.
Yeah, I think you know, everything is a learning experience, particularly you know, when you're talking the underclass level and you're dealing with freshmen, sophomore girls or boys, whatever it may be. Everything's learning. Everything is teaching. I think that's what you're looking to do here. So even when you're down, you look at it and say, okay, we're going to start the second half. The score's 0-0.
Yeah.
And now let's take it from there. Let's see if we can. Let's try to win a quarter. And then if you win a quarter, let's win a half.
Yeah. Well, I know that my far more limited coaching experience than you. Sometimes you just want to know which kids are still competing when you're down 27-0. You know, you learn a lot about a kid. They're still going for the loose balls.
Exactly.
Still getting on the floor. Still boxing out. Still doing all the things you're supposed to do. Whether it leads to anything good on the court or not, you still learn a little bit about them. The Irish end up getting a defensive rebound there.
And sometimes you just play somebody who's better than you are.
Yep.
And if that happens, that's okay. But you're playing against yourself. It's a nice shot by Beck.
There's Haley Beck. And he threw up a air ball too strong on the very first shot of the game, then missed, I think, her second shot of the game. And then it's been pretty darn accurate since then, which you love to see. You love to see somebody have the confidence. If you're a shooter, you got to shoot.
That's right.
Yep.
You miss every shot, you don't try.
That's right. I missed every shot I tried when I played. There are two sides to that coin.
Yeah, consistency was your strength.
I was. There's a reason my school went back to metal backboards when I played. Those things are expensive.
In the budget.
Yeah, those glass ones are expensive to replace.
Just like here, watching Allie handle the ball is nice. Very nice post up by Avery.
We had talked about Avery a little bit. Got her points from the block, and then she gets her first 2 points here in the second half from the block here. She's just making a living on that right block.
Post up, put them on your hip, and drop step, and she did that
very nice touch.
Somebody has taught her.
There's Adams. Gets a shot up. Oh, she had a good look at it. She's been their most impressive, effective player so far. She hasn't gotten the ball go through the hoop, unfortunately, but she's had the best looks. She is quick. She finds herself open.
They had an opportunity
Yeah,
there.
they did. They ran a really nice play. Got the ball to number 23 there down the block. She wasn't very interested in shooting, though. Kind of surprised the inbounder with the pass that quick. I think the inbounder was going in to sort of rebound and didn't expect to get a pass in the sternum there. All right, 32-0. Nate Maloney was an Irish leading scorer and a very well-balanced Irish attack. 7 girls scored in that first half. Again, Avery Jingland again doing nice work on the block there. Couldn't get it to fall. The Irish can't corral the rebound.
Stickelmeyer, though, crashing the offensive boards very hard. You like to see that.
Yeah. All right, Mike Plunkett almost in the game here.
I was ready to make a play.
That was good. 5:05 to go here. Irish up 32. Riley Bear. We should mention this is Riley's last game of the season. She will be undergoing surgery here soon.
Yeah, she's had some nagging injuries with her hip, I believe.
Yep.
That hopefully they'll get that taken care of.
Yeah.
She'll be able to finish her high school career injury-free.
She'll have a series of injuries here. Or a series of injuries. She's had a series of injuries. Have a series of surgeries to hopefully end the series of injuries. We wish her the best for that. You know something about Riley, she'll attack rehab.
Oh, yeah.
With a fervor.
Well, and you know, Riley has, there they go. Oh.
Yeah, it's very nicely done there. Great entry pass. They're going to get the ball back there. And another point-blank shot doesn't go in. They're just great job by Jingling there to get that ball. UT's just fighting themselves when they're getting these good looks at the basket. They're really stopping themselves.
Yeah, just get one in and you feel better about yourself.
Yeah. You're thinking about it. Oops. Nate Maloney gets the ball back without realizing she was getting the ball back. UT corrals a defensive rebound here, and they're trying to get out. I think Adams just got walled off there by the Irish. Part of the problem in that first quarter especially was the Panther ball handlers are just showing the Irish defenders way too much of the ball, just like happened there. You cannot have it out there. That is raw meat to a carnivore.
And you see here the Irish have come out into I don't know, maybe they were showing some of it in the first half, but looks like a 1-3-1.
Yeah, no,
little zone here, working on something different.
We did not throw up any sort of
play just straight man-to-man in the first half.
Yeah. In fact, we put a press on after the first couple made baskets, and I thought UT didn't necessarily break our press, but it gave them a little bit better look. I thought, boy, when your half-court man-to-man defense is doing so well, why do you even bother pressing? You really think about it.
Right. And again, I would imagine Coach Mingus is just looking at different things.
Yeah, well, this 1-3-1 is a good, it's certainly an effective defense the Irish have played in the past. And
came out on the out-of-bounds play, looked like in a man-to-man, but let's see if they go back into that.
Good defense by Hannah Daly. She secures the rebound. She's into the game. Obviously, she couldn't be securing the rebound if she wasn't in the game. She snuck in there in that last break. 3 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Hannah Beck does a nice job of freeing herself there with the ball fake. A couple hard dribbles to the right. Shows a very nice touch about a 14-footer in the lane.
The ability to score a little bit, doesn't she?
Yes, she does. She scored from behind the arc, from inside the paint, from the free throw line.
And she's not bashful. She'll put it up, too.
Nope. Oh, good shot.
One of these has got to go.
Yeah, that was an excellent shot there by number 15, Nande Elleheimer. Just caught the back iron. Iron was not kind. Irish running their offense patiently. Daly's going to.
It's a good shot.
Man, yeah. Too strong. You'd rather have her be too strong than have it come up short.
Right. Just kind of rushed that a little bit. Got a little too fast into it. Had a little more time.
May have been surprised.
There we go.
There's number 5, Adams. Rameez Adams scores the first points of the game for Township. Hits a 3. Good for her. She would have been my. I would have voted for her to score first.
Yeah, you said she's had some good things.
Yeah.
She just haven't had one fall for her.
Addison Jingman's going to get tied up. It's going to be a held ball. Going to go to the Irish. Alternating possession. All right, we're going to see number 12 coming in. CL Golden. Coming into the game, and number 30 into the game, Haley Hicks for Township. No, going to 30-second timeout here for the Irish.
Again, at this level, you're coaching from start to finish, regardless of score, situation.
Yeah, maybe
you're
working.
Constantly teaching.
Yeah, maybe working on a new inbounds play here, since the Irish are going to have the ball out underneath their own basket on the left side.
Well, you know, and as you look through the roster, you know, we have really 3 sophomores in our program right now.
Yeah.
So these freshmen have got to look at it as, hey, this is an opportunity for me. I'm auditioning for varsity for next year because, you know, we're going to graduate 1, 2, 3 seniors. So that, you know, there are spots for people. So, you know, every game you're playing, every practice you're going to, everything that you're doing, you're out here for a reason.
Yeah, it's a good way to look at it. You know, the coaches are looking at it that way. Aiden Maloney takes the inbounds pass, gets off a nice shot from the corner, just doesn't go. Ball just sat on the rim, but would not fall.
Another jump ball.
Another held ball there. More than a few of those this game due to the Irish defense. All right, Celeste Cognell into the game. Aiden Maloney taking a seat. Aiden coming out with a smile on her face. Not unusual. All right. Number 12, CL Golden, puts the ball out, and puts the ball in. All right, we're going to get a foul there on Haley Beck. Foul behind. I'm going to call it a shooting foul. That was number 25, Annika Tristan. Did a good job. I think that was a shooting foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should be lining up on the, yep, we got 2 shots
got
here.
2 shots. I think there was confusion. Some of the players thinking the ball was going the other way, and there was some confusion. Didn't quite know what to do with it.
May not have heard the whistle. That was the right call, though. And he hacked her from behind. 2 shots here, trying to be the second person on the scoreboard.
There we go.
Very good looking first free throw for Tristan there. Annika, she makes the shot. For the Panthers' 4th point here with 1:45 to go in the 3rd period. Makes the second one.
Both.
Yeah, those are good looking shots. Be interested to see if she
that's
can get a good look.
Yeah, that's what you look at as East Moline. You say, okay, it was, I don't know what it was at half, 26-0 at halftime. So you look here, 8-5 quarter. This is much better.
Yep. Going to foul on number 30, Haley Hicks. The Irish out of bounds opportunity underneath the basket. Riley Bear gets a good look at it there. Sets herself, takes her time, splashes it in, center cut. Riley's 2nd hoop of the game.
Yeah, it's too bad Riley's not going to be able to play, but I'm sure glad she's going to get things straightened out. That she needs to get straightened out, because I found she's one of the better athletes I've seen in our freshman class.
She's fun to watch. I'll miss calling her name at the soccer games. Maybe we'll put her to work as a camera person, though.
Yeah, we'll find a job for her, right?
It's always good to have as many bears as possible. Mother Melissa is our camera person tonight. Dad Mike twisting knobs in the control room. Haley Beck gets off a shot there. Doesn't go. Celeste Cognell, very nice job on the offensive boards for Celeste. She puts it.
Cognell kind of plays basketball the way she plays volleyball. There's nothing flashy. Just get the job done and just you're in the right spot at the right time and just do things.
Always happy when the ball finds her, though. When you look up and she's serving or whatever like that. Yeah, she intercepts that pass right there.
Yeah, you're not flashy. You're not spectacular. Nobody's going to walk away talking about you. No. And all you've done is help your team win.
She's got a lot of Elizabeth Hanley in her.
Good pass.
Really
that's a great ball move. Yeah. If you can put somebody's name in with Elizabeth Hanley, you're saying some good things about them.
Well, the Irish moving the ball well there. The ball's not
good-looking
sticking
shot
at all.
by Riley.
Yep.
Good rebound by Jingwin.
Well, I like the fact the ball's not sticking in any Irish hands.
Exactly.
They're hitting it and they are moving it or shooting it. Nice to see.
Yeah, you can sometimes get these games where the score's very lopsided. People get greedy and they want points, or they do some things that aren't really smart, not doing anything to help your team.
Yep. Haley Hicks.
Okay,
hit,
Beck
or
has
Haley
had a
Hicks,
quarter.
Sorry, Haley Beck hits herself
She has
another
had a
3.
quarter.
Yes, she has.
So I would imagine we'll be going a running clock for the remainder of this game.
That gives Haley Beck 13 points, be the leading scorer for the Irish here through 3 quarters of this game. This fourth break between the third and fourth period sees the Irish with a 36-point lead, 41-5. Good to see the Panthers get on the board there with a nice outside shot from Adams and 2 free throws from number 25, Annika Tristan. But the Irish did what they needed to do. Maintained a bit there, kept up the defensive intensity. And now, like you said, we'll have a running clock here. We'll shorten this game up quite a bit.
Yeah, it'll go fast. The only time it'll stop will be if a team calls a timeout, and otherwise that clock's going to be running.
Yeah.
So we're about 6 minutes of real time,
Yeah.
or 8 minutes of real time, but
Timeouts
about
and injuries.
maybe 10 minutes total if
Yeah.
you get a timeout or something in here. So
Hopefully there's no injury in there that stops the clock.
yeah, we don't want
ever
that.
want to see that. We want to see these girls get out of here with no cuts, bruises, breaks, or contusions.
Well, the JV will get a good test next week. I'm not sure if we have any games in between then or now and then, but Thursday we're at Peoria High School.
Saw that.
And JV had a tough one against Richwoods, who's got a nice freshman class, I know. And the conference is always a really good test.
Yes, it is. I'm hoping to get Homer to see that Central game.
I'm planning on being there.
All right, Cogno out front on the Irish defense. We got Adeline Fry back in there. We got Gracie Anderson back in there. We got Julia Watts in there and Catherine Dooley rounding out the Irish starting 5 here at the beginning of this fourth quarter. Catherine announces her presence with authority by fouling as soon as she gets in.
Yeah, let them know you're in the game.
That's right. First free throw is up by number 13, Antonasia Spraggins. It goes off the back iron.
Now, just little things here. You know, you want to block out on a free throw, get this rebound. You don't want to, okay, they made it. But those are the things you look at when you're in a game like this. Just
Yeah, Julie Watts did a good job there. She blocked out the number 33 there, Linnell Awu. I'm not sure I could block out Linnell.
You know, she's a 6'3" freshman. Her sister is about a, what is she, a junior who goes at 6'5". So, you know, there's some height to work with East Moline.
I'll tell you what, it's good news for her dad. He'll never have to change a light bulb.
No kidding.
He's got people that can do it for him. The Irish working the ball here and get it inside to Julie Watt. Julie goes up right away. I love the
fouled.
fact. I love the great entry pass from Dooley from the right baseline. Julie Watt took it and immediately went up. She didn't shy away from the contact. She tried to finish through the contact. I love to see that. Third foul on Awu. See if Junie can get at least one of these to go in.
Yeah, get
Oh,
there, girl.
yeah, there's a shooter's touch for you. Drew iron twice before it plopped in. No, Awu will sit down. Julie will try to complete the double free throw here. Does not get the shooter's roll on that second one.
Showed a good touch on both of them.
Yeah, she did. It was very nice, good form. I said, I just like the fact she took the ball right at that.
Yes.
Right at the big girl. Didn't shy away at all. There's Celeste getting the rebound. Now Celeste down. You can see the confidence teammates have in her. Celeste's going to bring the ball up. And she's not going to stop until somebody gets in her way, and nobody does. She just short arms the. Everything about that was perfect. Just a little bit short on the finish. And there's Celeste getting back down there on defense, tipping the ball out. Going to remain UT ball. We're down to just about the 5-minute mark by the time this ball's inbounded. Running clock here because the Irish are up 36, 42-6.
Got her.
Yep. Oh, just kind of missed it.
They've run that play well a couple times.
They have. They've run that out of bounds play underneath the basket well from either side of the basket. Just haven't been able to do that finishing third. And we talk about, these games are hard to play, and sometimes they're hard to announce, but that's anybody's going to have sympathy for us like that. They're hard to ref, too, and I think these guys have done a really, really good job keeping this game moving, calling what needs to be called.
Well, like I said, I came from the Bradley game today, and it's a 40-point game late, and there's a foul called on Merrimack, who's got to fly back to Massachusetts tonight, and Bradley's going to the free throw line, and the official comes over near the Merrimack bench, and the coach yells at him, says, "Come on," he says, "we got a plane to catch," and that's kind of where he was half joking, but probably half not. It's like, hey, once it's so it's hard for the officials. You still have to call the game.
Yeah.
If there's a foul, there's a foul. It's a foul whether it's a 1-point game in the fourth quarter. It's a foul whether it's a 10-point game in the first quarter. A foul is a foul.
Yeah, the rule book is the rule book.
That's right.
Good job by Ramaz Adams there, getting to the hoop. Just couldn't quite finish. It's about the 5th or 6th time though she's led a fast break successfully, except for the points, if that makes sense. Good job there by Dooley. Grabbing the rebound, fighting for it. Just got a little bit unlucky there, the way she turned. She had just absolutely turned right into the defender.
Yeah, that's a point there. With the teaching point there is chin the ball. Once you get possession of it, just bring it up to your chin, and it's going to be awfully hard for the defense to get it from you without fouling you.
And then if you spin.
There they go again.
Yeah,
there's
good
a foul.
job by Julie Watt. And there, they run that same out-of-bounds play, though. Did a good job there. Got a good look there for Nanda Ellerheimer. And she's going to send her to the free throw line here. She hasn't been able to cash in on any of her couple of decent looks near the basket. Let's see what she does here in the free throws. Oh,
and sometimes
quite unlucky.
The best thing the official can do in a game like this is, if somebody is shooting him, is call the foul. The free throws with the clock running, could take a minute off the clock. Depending on things, then it's not going to get any worse. The score's not going to get any uglier, if they're thinking that direction.
Yep.
But it is. It's hard to officiate these kind of games.
You have to.
There you
it's
go.
The second one to go in there. Early contender for our favorite name, Nanda Ellerheimer.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. We will be subjecting you to our favorite names all season again. Despite all the calls and telegrams that we stop it, we're going to keep doing it. And Gracie Anderson, good job there. Finding Julia Watt. The Irish found themselves with 2 people. Good job by Julia Watt tracking that ball down.
Yeah, tracking it and keeping possession and then making a good pass.
Yeah, she's showing some composure out there for a youngster.
Well, just knowing her older sister, they're smart kids. They know what they're doing.
Oh, Celeste again throws up a nice running one-hander there. Just rolls out. Minute 20 to go here. Irish up 42-7. It was a good job there, what we were talking about. Technically an over the back, but it's not going to affect anything.
Yeah, Jerry Robertson just kind of looked and just said, nah, not going to call it.
He has been reffing ever since I've been paying attention. Now Julia again takes a quick shot there. He's going to be up a little short on this one. Another pass from Dooley. They've had a nice connection there. Under a minute here, clock running. Irish up 35 points, 42-7. Against United Township Panthers. There'll be a varsity game following this. Please stick around for that. See you're undefeated so far. Varsity Irish, Lady Irish.
Yeah,
try to continue
good
their start. Yeah, good win against Richwoods. We'll talk about that a little bit later as we go on. UT gets a good look at a shot there and a rebound.
Keep shooting.
Get another one. Yep, keep shooting. Irish just can't quite get it. Gracie Anderson manages to grab the rebound. All right, now you need a whistle before somebody gets hurt.
This may be where the game ends right here.
Yep. It's a good job of UT continuing to fight, trying to get those, trying to get another basket. So Chicago's just going to dribble this one out here. The Irish have 3.5 seconds to go. Gets it over, so there's no violation. All right, that buzzer brings us to the end of this game, a 42-7 Irish JV victory over our visitors from United Township Panthers in East Moline. Congratulate them on their fine effort, particularly to continue playing hard, hustling, and running the plays that the coaches are telling them to run when they were down about, 20 28, 30,
Yeah,
30 to nothing,
when you
somewhere
look
around there.
at a 26 to nothing halftime score and a 16-7 second half, that's a positive they got to
Yeah.
take away from this,
Yeah.
and you just build from here.
Yep.
That's all you can do.
They have some skill out there. Number Adams, particularly, really look dangerous. Excuse me. We got about 15 minutes here of pregame warm-up before our varsity action will take place. So we'll see you back here in approximately about 15 minutes of real time to give you a preview of the upcoming varsity game between your Lady Irish and the Lady Panthers of United Township. We'll see you then.
I'm Bob Woolsey with loveologist Mia Woolsey.
Oh, Bob.
Mia, how should a man tell a woman he loves her?
Advance, establish eye contact, and say I love you.
Groundbreaking. And to prove it,
According to research, diamond stud earrings.
science is smart, fellas. So is saving and beating the holiday rush.
While they last, Jones Brothers has 1 carat total weight lab-grown diamond studs for just $11.99.
And half carats for just $5.99.
A more advanced love. Jones Brothers.